Hello, Biafrans. I greet you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, both home and abroad. This moment, I found it imperative to inform every Biafran listening to me that life without competition is not a good life and it's not useful. I welcome the whole world to this segment. We want a situation whereby everybody will be happy in your own side and my own side. And we can be friends at the end of the day and leave a good legacy. After we are gone, our children and our great-grandchildren can continue the good legacy from where we stopped. And I want to teach Nigerians and Nigeria government the elementary issues or the prerequisites to life, something that can add a taste to life, something that can make you to smile, something that can make you happier in life. Yes, I have not seen the happiest person. Because why? God did not make anything complete. It's only Him, God, that is complete. Somebody can be happy. Somebody can be happier. So, we want to be happier with each other. Or we want to be happy with each other and one another. And this is why Biafra nation is very important to be created, to be restored without further delay. I want to Tinubu this morning to listen to me. I want Nigerian lawmakers to listen to me. That place inside the cave, inside the rock, they used to go and sit down, discussing irrelevant things, discussing things that cannot expand nor increase the respect and dignity of the society called Nigeria, have no significant meaning. We need to progress. We need to move forward with life. We don't need to be frustrated, we Biafrans, because we have come to discover that to be one Nigeria is to be mixed multitude. And when you say mixed multitude, when you are counting A, they are counting Z. You are counting B, they are counting 10. You are counting 1, they are counting way. So at the end of the day, the whole discussion and coming together to learn will be zero. That is nothing. And that is what is going on in Nigeria. We don't know who and who that are ready, are willing, working for the progress and the future of Nigeria as they claim to be one. Then you see that many parts of Nigeria have been falling out and been forgotten in a hurry as if they are not a part of Nigeria. Because why? Corruption, bribery, greediness have taken over Nigeria government. And when you look properly, you can see irrelevance, the irrelevance. Nigeria have lost their practical relevance. So, in the whole world, internationally, so they are not relevant in anything. Nigerians or Nigeria government, they are not creative, they are not proactive, they are not thinking, they are not moving forward, they are not heading anywhere. They are not out for animation or reanimation or validation or invigoration. Call it innovation. They are not interested in any of this. And this have completely made Nigeria a dormant country. And nobody, as long as heaven is concerned, nobody can activate or reactivate Nigeria anymore, because Nigeria has died over 60 years today. Nigeria has died. 60 years ago, Nigeria died. That very day that Lugard brought them together and called them no-go area, that is Nigeria, was the very day Nigeria was buried. They are just walking. Try to understand me. Somebody can be walking. You will think that he is alive, but you don't know that he has died. That is the living dead. You want to fight the dead? You say he's breathing. You don't know that everything inside have damaged. When you push the person and he fall down, what happens next? Obituary, and it will be said you have committed murder, and the IG of police will give order for your arrest, and from getting you arrested, then you will be sent to court for a further explanation, which that one, you will be inside the prison explaining how you kill the person. But meanwhile, this person have died, buried since, but just walking. So be careful. What I'm telling you this moment is that Nigeria supposed to understand that at their age, they are very matured to be called father of many nations in West Africa and Africa as a whole, because Nigeria bear the giant of Africa. But it's a very big giant. Let us agree. But in their giant, there is nothing inside them. It is empty thing, but very big, very tall, very fat, but inside is empty. Giant of Africa has fallen. It's gone. Let me infuse wisdom into Nigeria government, into Nigeria lawmakers, into Nigeria military and police and DSS. All the bribe you people are taking and eating, all the atrocity you people are committing, manhandling people and doing all sorts of evil in Nigeria cannot help any of you, because you people are few in number, very much few in number. So it's better that you people wake up now to know what developed countries are doing. As Nigeria is a giant of Africa, Nigeria is supposed to be one of the developed countries on earth as a giant of Africa. So to say that if there's no any other country on earth that is advanced or developed, Nigeria as the giant of Africa supposed to be called one of the developed countries on earth. But you see that Nigeria is very far back. They are not even at the middle. They are not even at the back to start with because they have not started crawling and they have not started walking. So when do you think that they will join the line of reasonability? Because all what they know is what already made. They don't want to do anything. This is the problem. They don't want to do anything. Their brain is dull. Their thinking is nowhere to be found. So they don't think positive things. They don't think on how to do good things. They don't think on how to innovate or invent good things. They only think on how to vandalize and demolish and destroy things. And this is why I'm telling you, with this thought, Nigeria is not getting better. Nigeria will never be healthy until this world comes to an end. But I have an antidote this morning to the Nigerian pandemic. So, what can ameliorate or mitigate the sick Nigeria? Nigeria is terribly sick in the brain. Nigeria is having brain cancer, if you don't know. So, which they will not recover because such dreadful disease. I have not seen somebody as a practitioner I am. I've not seen somebody who um, perfectly recovered from it, no matter how the surgery is being performed, because it was God that made the brain, and now human being want to reanimate it. So, fellow Biafrans and the whole world and Nigeria as well, I am talking to Nigerians and Nigeria government this morning. So the only thing that will help Nigeria to actualize their goals and dreams is what? Let these old people who have expired in life go and sit down in their houses and allow the young ones that are coming up to think vibrantly and see how Nigeria can be divided. Let Nigeria be divided. Are you getting it now? When Nigeria is being divided, then there will be animation, there will be creativeness, there will be competition. I always like competition, even in the military field. I want to know how tactical you are, your tactics, and that which makes you expert, that you beat your opponent every time you are a winner. I want to know the strategy. So, and that is why I always like to fight with the strong men or the champions. Are you getting me now? I like to confront champions. I like to fight with intelligent people so that I will know their strategies and what makes them special in their field and how professional they are. So we learn every day. We live to learn. But Nigeria lives to eat and drink and shit and die. There's no any other thing. Provided he has what he will eat with his family, he is okay. He doesn't want any other person to progress. It's only him, his family, his name. Every other person should be a slave. And that is the problem we are having in Nigeria. So what I'm telling you now is that the time for competition have come as Biafra exited Nigeria. So now Biafra Football Club and Nigeria Football Club are going to have friendly match in no distant time, and it is going to take place in Enyimbacity, Aba. So, and I will like world leaders and everybody from Nigeria to come down to the land that flow with milk and honey, and come and watch the first, the first friendly match between Biafra nation and Nigeria in life. So now, this awareness I'm creating, I'm making this video as a dream, or call it a prophecy, of something that will definitely come to pass. It shall come to pass that Nigeria and Biafra are having friendly match. Are you getting it now? So then nothing will stop it. But we are going to start this way. So when we start this way, if Biafra defeated Nigeria, then it will make Nigeria football clubs to go and sit down and think, oh, so they have to do more. They have to learn more. Then you see, they will wake up in doing something, in doing things, making things to happen. If Nigeria as well defeat Biafra Football Club, then Biafra will go and sit down and think on how to become on top again, which I know that Biafra Football Club will always defeat Nigerian Football Club. I'm telling you the truth. There's no two ways about it. So somebody may say, I'm too serious over this thing. I'm just being humorous, not too serious as you feel, because we are not fighting. We are going into competition in order to build our future and have a healthy nation. Nigeria is very sick. As I'm talking with you, is now in France, understand, lying down on the bed, on the sick bed in the hospital. Nigeria can be moved to London, Queen Elizabeth Hospital in London. So what are you talking about? So what I'm saying is, let us build a healthy nation. So Nigeria should go and take care of themselves and be free from the epidemic that have gripped it, that made it to lie down all these years in Queen Elizabeth Hospital, London. So, Paris in France. So, after getting himself cured and healthy, then they can come back and let's talk. So, let Biafrans go and build themselves. So, let Nigeria be healthy first and let Biafrans go, because Biafrans are already healthy. You can see them kicking and bouncing. They are more than you feel, they are more than you think. So when you talk of healthiness, so what I'm saying this moment, let nobody overlook it. It is a dream that must come to pass. I have this dream, and this dream must come to pass. So when everybody departs to his own side, we become friends. If possible, diplomatic ties can start. So um, we can have our ambassador in Nigeria, and Nigeria can have their ambassador in Biafra land. It is not a problem, but use what you have and get what you need. And let me use what I have and get what I need. I am sure of myself. Are you sure of yourself? Nigeria government and Nigerians are not sure of themselves. And this is why they don't want Biafra to exit from Nigeria. They don't want Biafra independence. If Biafra should be independent, then Nigeria have collapsed, because they know that they don't have anything on their inside. They are looking for ready-made, and they eat the one meant for spirit, even in the dream. So think about it. I leave you here.